Where's our Madam President?
Oh, tak ada. Angela pergi toilet. Tadi bug signal.
Oh, dia bagi. Okay. Betul. Walau.
Tanyalah. Angeline. Wan Yin tanya je pergi toilet tadi ke?
I pergi get my dinner lah.
So okay lah. So Wan Yin, Angela is not going to toilet tadi. Dia ambil dinner.
Only more toilet lah.
That is what we call. That's why we call manipulation of data.
Angeline, may I put 8th of March is International Women's Day, right?
Yep.
If I may suggest, later during the photo time, they can get everyone to do like this in support of this year's team.
What
Is all
The bias lah.
break the bias.
Of International Women's Day.
Yeah.
And
Then you can share.
I just did the same thing.
Share in our social media. Yeah.
Wah, macam Ultraman aja.
Yeah, memang Ultraman. I don't know what this year.
Good idea. Well, I will advocate that later before ending. Because today, morning session, I also did the same thing in our corporate for the running the International Women's Day in our corporate as well.
Okay,
and we also use the theme of this year is break the bias. Yeah. And we also took that photo. You can check out my LinkedIn. People tag me already.
Yeah, this one you have to do President.
Yeah, and I will be in Minnan on next Tuesday because with his POE, and the theme of the club is International Women's Day as well. Everybody go and support hybrid club.
Yeah, come.
I help you promote.
Come support. Yulin has been always supporting us. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome, and thank you for your support as well. We saling tolong menolong. Yeah.
Woman power. That's why I love women.
Hey, hello.
Okay, everyone. Now is the time. So shall we start the meeting? Okay, thank you everyone for attending Winners Toastmasters Club meeting tonight. I'm SAA tonight, Risan, and together with me, I have our president, Angeline, and also Cresta. I will be helping me in assisting these roles. So before we start the meeting, I would like to explain a little bit about Winners meeting house rules. First, everyone, please rename yourself according to your role. And if you didn't take any responsibility and didn't take any role play, not a role player, don't worry, just rename yourself. In front of your name, you just put a G so that we can know that you are our guest tonight. Second, please make sure that you are muted if you are not speaking. And try to turn on your camera, your video to have an interaction, because especially when our speaker, they are sharing their experience, it will be great that we can see your facial expression. It will encourage them to talk more and sharing more. And fourth, tonight we will have a virtual background. Please feel free to apply our theme tonight. And feel free to use our emoji in the chat box and also sharing your experience. If you have any question and any things that you would like to raise up, please make sure that you raise your hand so that we can see you. That's all. And just before we start the meeting, there will be a disclaimer that we're going to record tonight's meeting. So if you feel that you are not comfortable with this recording to be published or your face to be shown, just let us know that so that we can cut out your part. That's it. And now I would like to welcome our president, Winners Toastmasters Club President, Miss Angeline Lai, for her opening speech. Let's give a round of applause or a love emoji to welcome Angeline.
Thank you, SAA Risan. Are you able to hear me loud and clear? Just to check if sound.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So before I do my opening speech, I would like to address a few important people tonight for coming for joining Venus. We have our immediate past district directors, Carmen Lu. We also
Good
have,
evening.
yes, we also have Kelly Chow, CTM, and we have Hui Ying as well, our club officers, club mentor, sorry, our club mentor of Venus as well. So did I miss anyone? I think we don't have anyone. Of course, our important and honored Toastmaster guests from different clubs. A good evening and happy Friday to every one of you. I'm happy to see a lot of familiar faces tonight. And of course, tonight's team, in conjunction to tonight's teams, we have this gadget, right? You can see the background. Feel free to use the virtual background, apps and gadgets. It's very relatable to current digital world, especially COVID spike, and then everybody is online. You have what is your preferred gadget or applications that you commonly use? Some people like to use Shopee online to do a lot of shopping apps, right? Or the shopping games, the Shopee games that you have to collect coins, right? So for me, I would think for this recent year, I was learning new technology to understand what metaverse is. If you all know and heard about it, everybody is talking about metaverse. So in order to be in the metaverse, that's the gadgets that you could invest in, which is the Oculus. It's a big, I would say spec, but it's not a spec that you can make yourself to be like physically there with your own avatar. So you are, imagine that Justin Bieber, right? If you have watched it, Justin Bieber, he just last a few years, I think 2 years back, he run his concert on the metaverse platform. It's pretty cool, you know. You watch the whole thing, I was so impressed because I'm not really a gamer, but I like to use play the Just Dance games, right, in PlayStation. So with that, right, you will need to have options. Either you use a phone to detect your motion, or you use the camera. You have to buy an extension of the camera to detect your motions. Or another one is the banner. You need to hold the thing. For me, out of convenience, I bought the gadget, which is the built-in camera extension. From there, the game will detect my motions and my movement and see how much I match the steps, the dance steps, right? Similarly, for the Oculus, this world, for this coming days, is the technologies for most of the corporate, some of the corporate actually is using it as well. So I think if you are new to the technologies, do Google it out. Oculus is O-C-U-L-U-S, O-C-O-L-U-S or O-C-U-L-U-S. Can't remember the brand. So it's a virtual reality technology. We call it VR in short. That's my technology and gadgets that I think is very fascinating in nowadays. Right. So without further ado, once again I welcome everyone. Then we will kickstart today's club meetings now and pass the floor to our TOE, Peja, or Alicia in short. Peja, over to you.
Thank you, President Angeline. Let me explain what is the Toastmaster. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Welcome to Venus Toastmaster Club, the all ladies clubs in District 51. My name is Alicia, and it's my privilege to be your Toastmaster of the evening. The theme for tonight club meeting is gadgets and apps, which is Angeline has explained a lot of the gadgets and apps she learned recently. And now I know there are some guests with us tonight, so let me introduce what is Toastmaster and what do we do in the next 2 hours. So Toastmaster International is founded by Dr. Ralph C. Smedley in 1928 in Santa Ana, California, and his aim for the club is to afford practice and training in the art of public speaking, presiding over meeting, improve social skill, and good fellowship among members. Fast forward to today, Toastmasters Club has existed close to 100 years, and it is one of the oldest organizations in the world. We have 300,000 members spread across 145 countries with more than 15,800 clubs all over the world. So we are also learning through pathway and learn by doing program. We come here to meet our explore our network and come to prepare speech, table topic, and also learn how to evaluation. So in Venus Toastmaster, I think we are famous because we all are ladies. So we are very powerful girl in the Toastmaster Club. Okay, without further ado, let us introduce our key technical role player of the night. First, let us invite our general evaluator. He is Menon from YMCA Ipoh and Hybrid TMCKL. Let us welcome Menon.
Thank you very much, Alicia.
Thank you.
Hi. I always look forward to coming to Venus, not because it's a ladies' club, it's because of the vibrations that are created in this club. Thank you very much for calling me. My role is not very easy, not very difficult. I just sit back, lay back, and listen to you all speaking. Back to you, Alicia.
Thank you and welcome. Let us invite our grammarian, Rita Go, to read out her role and introduce us the word of the day.
Hi there. My role is to pick out some grammatical mistakes, if there are any, as well as to highlight nice and beautiful phrases that you are using, and also to introduce the word of the day. Can you go to the slide? As you can see, I've also the word on my background. Can you see on my background? It's connected. Yeah, so I'm reminding you to always use this word connected. It's defined as united, joined, or linked. So an example in a sentence is number one, although he left Google more than 10 years ago, he is still connected with his former colleagues. The second sentence, Starlink, owned by Elon Musk, may help keep Ukraine connected to the internet. So I would encourage you to use this word connected during your speech or later on at the table topics. Thank you.
Thank you, Rita. Okay, next we invite our counter, Natalie Ho, to read out her role.
Thank you, Alicia. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Greetings, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, and guests. The purpose of our counter is to note words and sounds that are used as a crutch or pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler sounds including and I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or a phrase such as I, or this means. At the end of the meeting, I report the number of times that each speaker used this expression. Thank you, and over to you, TOE.
Thank you, Natalie. Next, let me invite timer Evelyn Chong to read out her role. Evelyn.
Hi, good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. As a timer, I will time the table topic speaker, formal speeches, and the evaluations. I will also alert each of the speaker of the time that have left using the green color, yellow color, and red card, which denote the specific time remaining. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for taking up the technical roles. So let us use the word of the day that is connected and implement it right way to the words. So now can we start the speech? The first speech. The first speaker is Michelle. So please, the evaluator of Michelle's Max Lim. Michelle.
Hi, I'm here. I'm trying to pin the timer, but I don't know where she is. She just disappeared on me.
Hi, can you see me?
I can. I thought I pinned you and you were unpinned. So that's okay. I just trust that. The timing will be right.
Sorry, may I
No
disturb?
worries.
May I propose that to get the evaluator to help Michelle to read out the project objective and the speech title, and as well as the duration of the project. Thank you.
Yeah. Toastmaster Michelle, the purpose of this project is for the member to introduce herself to the crowd and learn the basic structure of the public speech. Back to you.
Sorry, can someone help me pin the timer? Or let me try.
I'm trying to pin myself. Okay. Somebody.
Okay.
So I'll just
Okay.
put a timer here on the screen, yeah?
Okay. May I start? Okay. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. In order for me to stay connected with you and for you to stay connected with me, please allow me to introduce myself in a brief manner. I am Michelle Lam, the Vice President Membership for Venus Toastmasters Club. And beyond Toastmasters, I'm a professional certified coach specializing in leadership development, communication, and health and wellness. In the last 2 years since leaving the corporate world, I've been helping leaders and individuals alike go from being really overwhelmed in their hectic schedules to living a healthy and fulfilling life, such as having the mental fitness and agility to achieve peak performance, peace and calm, and healthy relationships. Now, as the title of my speech suggests, as I contemplate 2022, I cannot help but think about how 2021 ended. In spite of the challenges brought on by the pandemic, 2021 turned out to be a productive year of learning, growing, and coaching leaders to become better versions of themselves. Not to mention, I turned 50 years old in November last year, and I was treated to an amazing staycation at Grand Hyatt with my besties. Around that time, I also got to celebrate receiving the Certified Positive Intelligence Coach credentials, which I'd been working for almost 10 months. Can you imagine? 10 months of the entire year last year. Through the program, I experienced a deep work in my own personal life. I've also had to tackle and come to terms with a few significant relationships in my life. I also helped build many people's mental fitness and resilience in order for them to thrive in these challenging times. Overall, I'd say 2021 ended with multiple celebrations, which included 2 weeks of Christmas and the New Year. Now, to kick off this year, I took time off for my first post-movement control order dive trip to Sipadan in January. And not long after that, there was yet another 2 weeks of Chinese New Year. Can you imagine another 2 weeks of celebrations, not holidays, but celebrations? So Chinese New Year this year was filled with the clanging of cymbals, the booming of drums, and the ever ambitious lion dancers entertaining us with all sorts of acrobats. Well, if you had a chance to experience all of that, it was a joyous occasion, lots of noise going on. For 2 whole weeks, there wasn't even a dull evening as fireworks soared through the dark nights and lit up the heavens above. The year 2022 seemed to have begun with a loud bang of vibrance and activities. I loved Chinese New Year this year, and I hope you did too. The great thing about what I've shared thus far is life is amazing. Life can be full of fun and vibrance. The experience is like getting to the top of the mountain, staying at the peak to enjoy the best views with the sights and sounds of celebration. Life was a bliss, and that was my reality until the celebrations died down. And when it did, it dawned on me that life down at the foothills were people suffering the dire effects of the struggling economy. Many businesses had downsized or closed, while others are merely surviving to stay open for another day. Many people remain jobless, and those with jobs are overwhelmed at having so much to do with lesser pay and fewer people in their teams. This too is reality and life as it is. As if life is not challenging as it is. Do you remember? Mother Nature took a jab at us and inflicted our nation with flash floods that left many people homeless at the end of last year. The Omicron virus also made entry into Malaysia and dampened the spirits of many businesses and individuals. As the celebrations come to a standstill, as Russia invades Ukraine, and rumors of another tough year ahead threatens our peace and calm in our lives, even this is life as it is. I can choose to worry and get all stressed up about life, or I can remain hopeful as a person of faith that somehow things will work out for good and allow the ebbs and flows of life to carry me along. In life, there's a time for celebration, and there is a time to work. Now, the celebrations have ceased. It is time to roll up my sleeves and put my hands to the plow. As I contemplate 2022, I asked God what He had in store for me this year. As I prepared this speech today, I now have greater clarity that when celebrations come to a standstill, I now have greater clarity that I can remain hopeful as a person of faith, that somehow by being still and knowing that He is God, things will work out for good as I allow the ebbs and flows of life to carry me along. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, Michelle. Yes, happy belated birthday. Yeah, like Michelle say, we have face a lot of things in our life, but everyone, we will still have to stay home and then live life to the fullness. I'm sorry that just now, because our culture is we need the evaluator to read out the speaker title. So I would like to introduce again our Michelle. Our speaker is Michelle, is our VPE. And also the evaluator is Max Lim. He is from Hangout TMC. So the next speaker is our VPR Evan, and also the evaluator is Carmen Lu, our DTM. Carmen, please read out the title of event.
Yeah, thank you, Alicia.
Thank you.
The purpose of this project is for the member to identify her primary leadership style or styles. And this member is to share some aspect of her primary leadership style or discuss leadership styles in general. Thank you. Back to you.
Can I start my speech? Okay, let me pin
Yeah,
the timer.
I'm not sure whether you have read Ewan's titles. Speech title.
Oh, okay, sorry. Her speech title is My Leadership Style. Yun Even, My Leadership Style.
Okay, thank you, Carmen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Evan. So what is your leadership style and what is considered a good leader? These questions pondered in my head when I was preparing this speech in this afternoon earlier. While reflecting my past experience in university, backpacking, and at work, I realized I have not been a very, very good leader. And perhaps I have not given a very good opportunity to lead a big team. I was a vice president for the chemistry club when I was in Form 6. Because I was too afraid of being the Gadget, the big sister in the club. I was very afraid of my friends' opinion of me. And what if I make any mistakes and do big decisions, but instead led to a negative result? So I led my best friends to become the president, and I settled as the vice president. As I move on to university, I participated in a lot of university events such as debate, Pesta Tionghoa, and organized a singing competition. At this time, I was a little bit matured, but I was still very afraid of taking up a big role. So one day, when I was leading a team of 5 as a vice president again, I have a feedback from my president. She told me that you are quite dominant and you don't listen to other people's opinion. And that feedback made me stunned and shocked. And I retrieved again and made me even far more afraid as being a leader, a president, or taking up a big role in any organization. I realized it's my bad habit of being dominant from the family as they being the eldest, and I transitioned the bad habit into an organization or when I'm treating a friend or a team. So then my lifetime span had arrived at my first job. I was working in a factory as a chemist, and as a fresh graduate, I have to deal with a lot of foreign workers. It was a glove manufacturing company, and therefore the overall production is controlled by foreign workers, mainly from Nepal, Myanmar, and also Indonesia. In the working culture, everyone was busy playing Tai Chi. And that kind of Tai Chi is not that Tai Chi that you see old men practicing at the garden. It's a good name as pushing responsibilities. Whenever problem arises, people will ask, why? Why ini happen? Why ini macam? And they will question the foreign workers why defect happens instead of asking themselves, being a chemist or an engineer in a factory. So given no choice, as I do not want to step on their pathway, I have to step up and lead the foreign workers. And here I started to discover my leadership style bit by bit. First of all, you need to get the heart of the foreign workers. But how do you do that? They are all rough men from other countries. So what I did was to speak their own language. I learned a little bit of Nepalese. For now, I forget some of the Nepalese, but I remember how to count 1 to 10, hello and goodbye, how are you in Nepal. So the foreign workers like me very much whenever I speak with them in a very basic Nepalese. For example, they say something and no, it's China. China means nothing in Nepal. And second thing, as a lady, you have to go down to the field and get your hands dirty. So we say turun padang. We have to turun padang by ourselves and make sure that we sweat as much as they are. So they will look at you and they will feel respect deep from their heart. And the third thing, what I did was during lunch break, I chose not to have fancy lunch with my colleagues at the shopping mall. I will go to the workers' canteen and take lunch with them. So their food was quite basic, but it's okay. White rice with a lot of curry and dal. And that is the basic lunch whereby I can foster relationship with my workers. At the same time, save a few bucks in my wallet. And the third thing, and the fourth thing that I did was, whenever my production line is performing well, I will sponsor 5 ringgit to 10 ringgit of pocket money from my pocket. So I will pass it to the leader and ask him to buy some 100 plus to reward my workers. In a short time, workers will feel that they are respected, they are appreciated, and they started to listen to my instructions more. And I realized that my leadership style was more towards democratic. There's a lot of things that I do to get my hands dirty, to be connected with my workers. And as my style of working, I prefer to do the job with them so that I can understand the challenges with my workers. And I tend to incline to rolling up my sleeves to do more than my share of work, hoping others will follow my path. I believe my willingness to learn will take suggestions and feedback to make colleagues to feel more appreciated and respected. But there's a gray area in my leadership style. As a democratic leader, I felt that I am lack of clarity and also not giving a clear directions to people. Because of my natural nature, afraid of what people think of me, I will always ask people opinion before I make any other major decisions. And here is a fire back. Because whenever your team do not know what to do and you are still asking them for opinion, they will feel that the direction is unclear and there is no clarity. And this is one of the things that I still have to work on to get rid of my inner saboteur, to get rid of all of the negative voices, to tell myself that I couldn't do better, even though I do not have any confidence in my heart. As we all say, we have to fake it and make it. Okay, there's a lot of things that I make mistakes along my leadership journey. I also get feedback from my colleagues that I'm rather harsh and sometimes sarcastic when I try to communicate with them. And at the same time, I was very dominant in making decisions. So here is a conflicting part. I'm quite good to my subordinates, but sometimes when there's peer-to-peer communications, I was quite not very well communicated. And I felt that this is the leadership weakness that I still have to improve on. So as I end my speech today, leadership journey is a long and full of discovery. When we have found our strength, we have to work on our strength. We also have to work on our weakness as soon as we discover them. And I hope everyone will also discover your leadership style. That is a psychology questionnaire that you can do online to discover 7 types of leadership style. You can discover which style of you, and then you can work on your weakness to become a better leader in the future. Thank you very much. And here I end my speech.
Thank you, Evan. Thank you for your speech today. That's why you are here, because Toastmaster, our where leaders are made. Okay, let us introduce our third speaker of today. She is she is Hui Ying. Hui Ying is our DL5. Sorry, and her evaluator is Chong Hui Song, DTM. Please, Chong Hui Song, please help to read out Hui Ying title and speaker name. Thank you.
Thank you. Correction, Tong Hui Sang is my name, but that's okay. I shall now proceed by reading out Hui Ying's speech objective. The purpose of this project is for Hui Ying to apply her mentoring skill to a short-term mentoring assignment. This is first. Second, the purpose of Hui Ying's speech is for Hui Ying to share some aspect of her first experience as a Toastmaster mentor. And the speech title for Hui Ying is You Share What You Learn. Lim Hui Ying, you share what you learn. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hui Sang, for the introduction. You share what you learned. Now I first start off my speech by asking all of you here, have you been a mentor before? If yes, give me a 1 in the chat box. Let me see how many of you have been a mentor before. Wow, I see quite a few of you have been a mentor before. That is so wonderful. And in Toastmasters, we have this Pathway Mentor program. And this is an opportunity that you get once you completed a level 2 in your path. And you will be receiving a email from Toastmasters International to start off your Pathway Mentor program. And in this Pathway Mentor program, there is a project where you need to mentor a Toastmaster for a short term. And what I did was, as the past BPE of my home club, ITC Bintang Toastmasters Club, I took the opportunity to mentor the current VPE. Why? She has faced quite a number of challenges in her role as a VPE because first, she is not a Malaysian. She is a New Zealander who is now in Malaysia, in Kuala Lumpur, following her husband, who is based here on a work assignment. So you can imagine being in a country that has a different culture, and also even Toastmasters is an international network, but still there are some differences that she has shared with us. So what I did was, I mentor her in terms of preparing the agenda, ensuring the information are all correct, as well as helping her to look for role players so that all the Toastmasters Club meeting run smoothly. And what I have learned throughout this experience as a mentor, even in a short period of time, because I took about 3 to 4 months to ensure that she is familiar with her task as a VPE, because VPE is not an easy role. VPE for me is a vice president of everything, right? But it is a role that you should go for, challenge yourself if you want to bring your leadership skill to the next level. And my experience will tell you why. Mentor, what does it comprise of? MENTOR, the alphabets. So let me just share what I have experienced from being a mentor. The M is being a motivating mentor. You need to continue to mentor your mentee, your protege, so that he or she does not give up. For my case, I'm continuously motivating her to say, it's fine if you do not have a role player, it's all right. You can do this by asking members from other clubs, and if you can't, get other club officers to help you out as well. So that is what I did. The E in mentor, the E is continue to encourage, because at times when you feel that you are struggling and members do not respond to your request to take up role players, you need to continue to encourage the person to say that, hey, Being a timer is easy. I will provide you with the timing class. I will share with you what you need to do. So that is how you encourage the protege or the mentee so that she in return can encourage other members to take up the roles. The N is nurture. Nurturing someone is so important. For me, once a person feel connected to you, the person would be naturally motivated, encouraged if you have a nurturing attitude. Because by nurturing, you share all the positive vibes, you share all the positive things that she can gain as a VPE. And the T is take charge. If you find your protege is struggling, take charge and help out. As a mentor, you need to be there for the protege. That is what I've experienced. Never let them be alone. You need to be there and take charge if the situation gets worse. The O, always remain optimistic. Things are bad, things are challenging, especially in times like this. We have seen in many clubs, I personally went clubbings and I've seen some clubs just have very few members, even in ITC Bintang as well. We see the attendance has been dropping because people are getting full Zoom fatigue and people are all returning back to work. Business are pivoting, things are getting more busy, and hence we need to be understanding and always remain optimistic that we can achieve the goals that we want to achieve at the end of the day. For me, I set the goal that we want to achieve the President Distinguished Club. So that is the end goal. Always have the end in mind. I tell her, this is what we want to achieve and this is what we want to do to help the club to succeed and also to help the members to grow. And the last one is R, reach out. I myself as a mentor, I can't do everything on my own. I reach out to the seniors, to my mentor for help because we are all in a mentoring circle. Toastmasters provides a supportive learning environment for all of us. So if you are a mentor, whether in the past, now, or in the future, remember my experience that I shared. The M, motivating. The E, encouraging. The N, nurturing. The T, take charge. O, optimistic. And R, reach out. And always share what you have learned because that is what makes your mentoring relationship a successful one. Back to you, TOE.
Thank you, Hui Ying, for your speech. As a mentor or mentee, I feel E, encouraging, is very important for both sides. And also thank you, Hui Sang. I think we have to take the
voting.
Yeah, voting. Can we start now? Okay. Please, everyone, please help to vote. Which one is the best speaker? Okay. Lisan, okay? Okay. Right. Moving on. Now comes to our most exhilarating section, exciting section of the night. That is the table topic section. For guests and new member, for your info, table topic section is a wonderful experience whereby you need to deliver an impromptu speech of 1 to 2 minutes with a random topic related to the theme thrown at you. Table topic will train your critical thinking and help you to improve your confidence. So without further ado, let us pass the floor to the table topic master. Our table topic master is Eileen Lee from Kotra TMC. Eileen, pass to you.
Alicia is supposed to pass to me. Thank you very much. I think you look at the Eileen more than me because I don't have my virtual background. Hello, everyone. I'm Rachel here. Alicia has the experience, the what you call the situation the most. That
Sorry, Rachel.
Yes.
Rachel is the table topic master.
Yes,
Eileen
I
is
am.
the table topic evaluator. I messed
Yes,
up.
you are right.
Pass to you, Rachel.
It's okay. It's okay. No worry. I know that you are first time and tonight you are doing great. That take up the courage to do all these things. No worry. So may I have Risan to for table topic tonight?
Yes, for a moment.
Thank you very much, Risan. So while waiting, I would like to top up a little bit about what Alicia said just now. Table topic is the session that for us to train out our impromptu speaking, which like when our boss asks us the question, how is the result recently about your project, etc. Then this is the time that you need to summarize within 1 to 2 minutes for your boss. This is very common that happen. So how are we going to ensure that we are in time? Which every table topic master will have 1 to 2 minutes. 1 minute, you will see the green color from our timer. Amber color will be 1 minute and a half. Then 2 minutes, you will receive a red color. Of course, not too rush. You still have 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. Okay. Now, for the nice presentation slide from Risan. Thank you, Risan. May I have the first table topic speaker for tonight? May I have a hand? 1, 2, 3.
No one there. Okay, I'll go first. Then I'm sure the
Thank
rest
you.
will follow.
Thank you, Hui Ying. Hui Ying, which number you choose? Which?
Wow.
Okay, I choose this one, connect. Actually, I'm trying to put in all the words of the day, connect. However, it seems like there's a lot of duplicated the words. So I just put in the pronunciation similar. Okay, which one you choose?
Give me C.
C. Your topic is, do you agree Proton X50 is a gadget? Do you agree Proton X50 is a gadget? Hui Ying, the floor is yours.
Lady, I do not agree that Proton X50 is a gadget. If I am a male, I'm not being gender biased here, even though we are celebrating International Women's Day and the theme is breaking the bias. But as a lady, if I own a Proton X50, for me, that is a necessity. It's not a gadget for me because having a Proton X50 will get me where I want to go. All right, that is why each of us own a car, is to bring you from destination A to destination B. And I will not say a car is a gadget unlike, your mobile phone, because if you are not driving your car, you are not using your car will just be left in the basement of the car park if you are staying in a condominium, or in the garage if you are staying in a landed property, right? You will not be all the time with your car, because if you are all the time with your car, then yes, maybe you can say that Proton X50 is a gadget. But if you are using it to get you where you want to go, then for me, that is a need. And I'm sure you will agree with me that if you have a choice, you will own a Proton X50, because otherwise you will just not own a Proton X50 and you will just commute using a public transportation. So in summary, for me, Proton X50 is a need and not a gadget. Back to you, our TTM.
Thank you, Hui Ying. In fact, this question came into my mind this morning that I had a test drive some time ago, and I noticed that there's a lot of the screen. There's a lot of the setting. Then for me, I feel that Proton X50 first is a car, but second, it is a gadget. But there are some leave their message that this is very atas or very expensive. I do agree that Proton X50 is a very expensive gadget. Thank you. So may I have the second volunteer? Oh yeah, I see that our second volunteer is Catherine. Catherine. Yes. Wow, you are ready. So you may choose O-N-E-T. T? T, yes, T. Reason, please. T. Kindly describe how Toastmaster timer software can help us. Kindly describe how Toastmaster timer software can help us. Remember to use the word of the day, connect. Catherine, the floor is yours.
We can't hear you, Catherine.
Yeah, your line is breaking. Pin timer.
You sound like
yeah, we can hear you well.
Yeah, you sound a bit really cartoonish, like a cartoon.
Your voice is breaking. No.
Or you want to come nearer? Yes, come nearer is better, right? Try again.
Yeah, I'm already very near.
Okay, now it's now
this
it's
is
good.
great.
Okay. So I was asking that, is there any non-Toastmasters here? Any non-Toastmasters here? Hello.
Yeah, anyone can help to
No.
answer?
No, all our guests is Toastmaster.
Oh,
Yes.
I see. All right. This is part of my speech. So I'm just asking whether there's any non-Toastmasters here. So if you're all Toastmasters, then this question is really suitable for all of us, because when we're Toastmasters member, we either do speeches or we will do role playing. So when we do role playing, one of the key roles in a Toastmasters meeting is the timer. As we see here today, we have our beautiful timer, Evelyn Chong here. Yeah, so every single meeting would have a timer, and it's very important because the timer would help to time the speech. And with this Toastmasters timer software that we see here, this is special because you can actually incorporate it in the, in the PowerPoint. You can also incorporate it in the PowerPoint. Yeah, somebody said, Angeline said she used the app as well in her app and in the Android phone and etc. All right, good, great, thanks very much. Thank you very much, Angeline. So with this timer app, it can actually help us because it's much easier and we can put it into our PowerPoint or we can put it during our meeting. But then again, besides this timer software, there are other types of ways. The traditional way in a Zoom meeting would also be like what Evelyn Chong is using now. That is the normal way whereby we change our virtual background. And I think that virtual background is given by Toastmasters as well. So that is how I would like to describe this software. It is very useful because it helps us to time the meeting. Number two, it also helps us in terms of making life easier. So as what we have mentioned here, technology is to connect us, not only to connect us to the world, connect us to people today, but also more importantly, to make life easier. Thank you.
Thank you, Catherine. May I know whether you have used this software before?
No, I just grabbed.
Then you should try it. You know what? I like this software is because like sometimes I forget that I'm a timer on that day. Then at the same time, I use the Toastmaster software aside. Put aside next to me. Then when I use it, I forget about the time. There is a sound. Ding. Oh, the light is changed. Then only I remember to change my virtual background. So this is another beauty of this software. Hope that you all can try it out.
So this software is actually in the phone, is it? It's not to be put in the
store, in the app store. You can download it in the app store.
Oh, it's an app. See, all right, okay, thank you.
Thank you, Catherine and Angeline. So our third speaker, Angeline Lai.
Which letter? Left which letter?
One, O-N-E.
Okay. I'll go for O.
Go for O.
O.
Yes, Risan. O. Continue the story. If you own a fuzzy rice cooker at home. Continue the story. If you own a fuzzy rice cooker at home. Angeline, the floor is yours.
If I own a fuzzy rice cooker at home, where's my timer? Okay, hold on. Let me pin my timer. Yeah, I can see you now. If a fuzzy rice cooker, okay, for myself, I like cooking. So this table topics is quite relatable to me personally, I feel. And of course, rice cooker, there's many tools you can use to cook your rice. Conventional way, you can steam in the convention pot, right, with water. And of course, you can also boil it in a pot using a stove cooker. But of course, nowadays, the modern days, everybody was busy, everybody have workplace to go, and you, especially women like us, or men as well who know cooking, you have to play double role. You have to cook at home at the same time after that, you have to go to the workplace. And the evening when you come back, you have to serve the dinner and prepare a dinner for the families, for your loved one. Fuzzy rice cooker, it actually, for the pictures that it shows on the screen, fuzzy rice cooker can create a lot of different menu. So it's not just purely for rice. You can use it to invent it with your own secret recipe. You can actually do popcorn and pop it inside. And then, of course, you can also invent and be creative to explore what are the other mechanisms that allows you to fully utilize the fuzzy rice cooker. And of course, from the pictures itself, there's a timer for you to set, which is very convenient in a way, and it's also safe for everybody, for all the users, without a need to look at the pictures. And of course, at the same time, it's connected to the wire. You need a power socket to cook that rice cooker. Unless nowadays, I'm not sure is there any Bluetooth or wireless rice cooker. So I would say if there could be a gadget to be invented for any entrepreneur days. But otherwise, I think you still need a socket to connect in order to cook your fuzzy rice cooker. So yeah, if you are a chef or to be a chef, I will encourage you to try and explore the fuzzy rice cooker. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Angeline. Yes, I do have my own fuzzy rice cooker as well. And I noticed that, I mean, it helps me a lot, especially when I would like to cook the porridge during my busy schedule. I no need to stand there and wait for it to be cooked, or it will stick at the bottom of the pot. So it is really helpful. I also use it for other things, like for example, the what I call the soup, according to the time that they set. Thank you, Angeline. Okay, our fourth speaker, Hui Sang. Our timer complained already because she said that the word of the day for today is connect, not timer. The word of the day for today is connect, not timer. Okay, connect. Yeah. So Hui Sang, are you there?
Yeah. Rachel, what alphabet left? All these green.
N and E.
N and E. Yeah.
Yes.
N.
Okay, Risan. Okay. The question for you is, can a gadget useful is if not connect with app? Can a gadget useful if not connect with apps? Hui Sang, remember to use the word of the day, connect.
Yes, thank you. So if a gadget is not connected with an apps, is it going to be then a useful gadget? So the word connect here is the key words here. Does really it matters if a gadget that is without an apps? It is just like a hardware that is without the software. For me, sure enough, the answer is it's not going to be useful. Just like human being, if we have the hardware here as our brain, and we don't come to Toastmaster to learn up all these soft skills, we are not going to be successful. The hardware and the software will need to be combined, and there will be one complete set to be connected to the world, to the external world, even though it is a small window in front of us now. Now, talking about gadget and apps, I really like the idea of human being and the app so-called that I meant just now. Now, true enough, the apps that we have in hand for every one of you today is this beautiful Winners Toastmaster Club as a speaking platform, being the apps for us to get ourselves involved and download it as much, upload it back as much by all this practice. And that is where you will make ourselves as this human plus technology gadget will become a complete set. So I know all of you, including myself, we are all work in progress. WIP in going into that beautiful hybrid of human and technology together. I guess at the end of the day, the product will be something called Homo Techno Being. So I hope we are there one day. Thank you.
Thank you, Hui Sang. I learned one new word today, Homo Techno Being. Wow, so long. Okay, timer. Is my time up or up for a long time already? Timer, Evelyn. You're on mute. Hello.
Hi.
Yes, is my time up? That I should pass the session back to our TOE.
Yeah, it's right time.
Thank you. Thank you, all the participants. And I shall pass back the session to our TOE for tonight, Alicia. Alicia, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Rachel. Okay, it's time for voting again. let us vote which one is the best speaker of our table topic today. Done?
Yes, done.
Okay. Now is our group photo time. Let's take a photo. Everyone, please turn on your screen. Photo.
Yeah, thank you, Alicia. I would just want to have a small request for today's special request because March is our special month for International Women Day and Venus is also a women club. So I urge everyone, of course, the gentlemen as well, to do a post of in conjunction and align with the International Women Day. Break the bias. So it's just very simple. It's just a cross. Put your hand on the cross, and then you can just post it there, and we will have our Zoom masters to help to take pictures.
Crystal and Rita. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Crystal. So here, Rachel. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
How Rachel you post? You cannot post.
I just ready. Okay, ready. Three. Cannot lah. 3, 2, 1. Smile. Okay, just wait me for a while. Okay, another one. 3. Big smile, please, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Smile. Okay, thank you.
We will edit Risan's pictures later. Thank you. Over to you, POE, Alicia.
Okay, thank you. It's time for our in Toastmaster. We learn everything by doing. So each speech and table topic are evaluated and given feedback. So we improve ourselves from time to time. We welcome our general evaluator, Menem, to provide us feedback. GE will control the meeting with speech evaluation, table topic evaluation, technical report section, and provide your own GE report. So pass to Menem, please.
Thank you very much, Alicia. Since we're all connected today by the team, Gadget and App, and someone went on to say that they're all gadgets. I believe so. Without spending much time, I would like to call upon the evaluators of the project speeches. The first speaker, Michelle Lim, and her evaluator is Max Lim. Is Max Lim in? Max?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you please give me your evaluation of Michelle Lim?
Evening, everyone. Toastmaster Michelle. Toastmaster Michelle, I believe this is not your first time to do the icebreaker speech. Am I right?
You are absolutely right.
Okay. First of all,
My
I
second
would like
icebreaker.
your friendly face and good voice tone, so you can carry high note of your volume pitch during your delivering style. As all, I think you are a confident speaker and did an almost perfect speech. like this I speaker speech, as I believe you are a regular member besides being a vice president of education for this club.
Of membership, yeah.
Okay,
VP of
sorry.
membership, yeah.
First of all, I would like to congratulate you for completing this I speaker speech again. And I do also love your body gesture, especially during you emphasize your message. At the beginning, you use not only 2 times to connect, but a few occasion events, like your age is 50 years old, and also you face challenges in your life for the past 10 months in Toastmaster journey. And you also could show out your serious face when you talk about challenge you face in Toastmasters. An example like how many people is jobless during this time. For the conclusion, you even think of the challenge event to throw it as the time go by. For you to do better in the next speeches, maybe you could emphasize your story with more example, like for the body part, as I believe everyone especially like feel
I think we lost Max. Lost in translation.
You can see it's back already at the bottom.
overall Toastmaster Michelle, to keep it up with your friendly face and believe in yourself. And lastly, I will wish you happy belated birthday to you. Over to you, Mr. General Evaluator Manam.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Toastmasters Max.
Thank you very much. Max Lim, that was a beautiful piece of evaluation of Michelle. You started off by giving her good pointers. Then you went on to the body and you explained to her what she was doing correct. Then you went on to tell her that the areas of improvement, as in body language, gestures, it was very good, very well done. It has given her a chance to know how well she had done the speech. And eventually at the end, you did explain to her her room for improvement, which was not many, but nevertheless, a room for improvement is always a meaning to improve your speech to the next level. Very well done, Max Lim. And Michelle, happy birthday, belated happy birthday to you. Next, second speaker is Yoon Event, and her evaluator is none other than GTM, Distinguished Toastmaster Kaman Lu.
Thank you, Menon. Hi, Ewan. It's been a long time I didn't hear your speech. I like the way you deliver your speech. First thing, it's a very structured speech with opening and with the content of the speech. And also you concluded the speech with the the message of what you have learned. And in terms of delivery, I find that you use a few techniques during your delivery to engage with audience. The first one is you ask questions at the beginning. And that's actually make me think that, there's something for me to ponder. And secondly, I like the way that you shared about your personal experience in leadership, which demonstrate and tell me how was your leadership and how you experience it and how you find out that you are having a dominant leadership style. And the third thing, I find that you have summarized the learning with key points, with the 4 steps. You demonstrate with the 4 steps, which I love the way that you tell me that this is the way to engage with people as a leader. In terms of room for improvement, I have 3 areas for your consideration. First thing, I would suggest you to use your voice effectively. Example, try to use volume, different volume, that means loud or soft. Pitch, that means whether high pitch or low pitch, or the rate, that means the pace, whether it's fast or slow. In that way, it will help me to be more engaged in your speech and be more enthusiastic or more keen to know what is going on, rather than I felt that during your delivery, I heard the voice is like the fluctuation is not that much. So take it as a practice in your upcoming speech. Vary your tone in terms of volume, pitch, and rate. And the second thing is, I find that during your speech, you use a lot of language, foreign language, or also dialect. Some you explain in English, but some you do not. I would like to encourage you to explain it right after that word, so that in case there are members who are they do not understand the language or dialect, they can directly understand what does it mean. Example, you said one turun padang, but you explain it after a few sentences as roll up your sleeves. But if let's say you say that turun padang means roll up your sleeves, that will make your message clearer. And the third thing is, as this is an online presentation, I would like to urge you to adhere to some online meetings etiquette. Example, choose a place which have a better lighting so that I can see you clearly. Now actually you are clearer than just now. And also shift yourself not too near the camera like what I'm having now. That means you still have the frame next to you, rather than just now your whole face is like stick onto the camera. So it's like I cannot really, I feel that you are too big, and I feel that you are like too near to me. That's how I felt. So overall, I like your presentation this round because you actually told me how you discover your leadership and how you improve from there. Thank you, Ewan, for your sharing. I enjoy your speech very much. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, distinguished Toastmaster Carmen Lu. Distinguished Toastmaster Carmen Lu has demonstrated how well she is good in evaluation. She started off by encouraging, by telling all the good points. Then she mentioned about the points that Yvonne can improve on. And later, she went on to explain the areas where she can add on to improve further the speeches that she will be doing later on in this journey. And distinguished Toastmaster Carmen Lu, I liked your evaluation. I liked it because you had summarized it very well about the usage of language, a foreign language, despite it being an English session. I really enjoyed that evaluation. Thank you very much. Now, I would like to go to the third evaluation, and that is by speaker Lim Hui. And her evaluator is none other than distinguished Toastmaster To Hui Sang.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam, for that introduction. And I am going to start my evaluation by congratulating Hui Ying. For you yourself is truly walking your own talk by telling us the meaning of mentor, and you yourself showcase that in the way how you are doing your M, motivating, R, reaching out, T, taking charge, and O, optimist. You are really showing us by doing that in front of us. Not only that, you have started off with the very first thing that I love about your speech is you hype up you hire up the whole energy, and you manage to bring up that climate, people is following you throughout. And not only that, you start with engaging the audience, getting everybody in by asking us questions. Our journey too, and you merge that together in that very beginning, motivating high note of that engagement. Second point, I love your structure, where you're putting up in a very logical layout when you start from why, what, and tell how you truly did that. And not only that logic that you have put in, you ended up at the beginning your own story. So it adds up the emotional part. So the thing that I would like to say here is you have been very emo-logical, emotional appeal as well as logical approach. Now, the third thing I like about your epic acronyms, mentor, it has been very memorable. And I guess that would have to be your signature in people is related to you. Then the first thing is mentor Hui Ying, because of that acronym and the meaning that you put into that has been very memorable for me. And now let's move on to another part to get you into a higher level of your speech. I love about your story, but I also like to hear more of the transformation of you yourself going through that mentor. How has it helped you to transform you to be a person that more versatile, probably to help people from all around the world right now, not only from New Zealand? What has it been the 3 things that you have transformed personally onto this? If that is so, it could make you to be very, very personal and very helpful in this case. Second, you started off with audience engagement. I would also like it to be ended with audience engagement too, by having a stronger call to action at the end. Now you have mentor being concluded well, and you can throw it back to the audience and ask audience to shout together with you, mentor, and throw this out to the audience if they are willing to be part of you as a mentor, learning all this and sharing all this out. So get that engagement, continue climate until the last climate and throw it to audience, and audience will get it all. Now in conclusion, I like your energy. I like how you hype it out and how you give us all this mentor. And I also love you to look at the personal transformations and make your conclusion call to action as high and as loud as your opening. Good job. And I'm sure that you're going to be a great mentor. Thank you.
Thank you, Wisam.
Distinguished Toastmaster Hui-san, what can I say? You actually gave a very good evaluation of Hui Ling. I didn't know what else to say, right? Because you thoroughly detailed that evaluation, gave her all the 3 pointers and gave her more, even more, and concluded and how well she can do on the next speeches. And I think that was very well done. Thank you very much. Well, that part of evaluation is over for the project speeches. I would like to go for the e-voting for evaluators. Is that the e-voting, right? Questa? Hello.
Yes, I launched the poll now.
Everybody done? I'll go to the next part of the evaluation, and that is the table topics evaluation. I'd like to call upon Elaine Lee. Are you there? Elaine? Yeah, Elaine, yes. I can't hear you. Can't hear you. No.
Happy evening, fellow Toastmaster.
Yes, you can hear.
Apologize for the technical glitch. Happy evening once again. I'm Elaine, your table topics evaluator today. So for table topics, I will point out what you have done great for your speech and my humble suggestion on the point of improvement. But bear in mind, for table topics, there is no right or wrong in your response. So first of all, for our first table topic speaker, we have Hui Ying, our mentor. So her topic is, do you agree Proton X50 is a gadget? First of all, I really love your appearance, Wing. You are really energetic speaker. I can feel your vibrant and energy once you open up your mouth. And I love that your response actually carries the techniques of AREM, which is you give your answer straight away, that you mentioned that X50 is not a gadget. And then you give your reason why it is not a gadget in your point of view, because it's a mode of transport for you. And then you give example why it is not a gadget, because if you're not using the car, you'll be just parked in the garage. So it's not a need. And then followed by your message, how you concluded your speech, that for you, X50 is a need but not gadget. So I love that. And beside that, you have a really great eye contact throughout your speech. And what I would like to challenge yourself is you can actually try to impose a few vocal variety, especially when you wanted to tell us that if you're not using the car, you're going to park in the garage. And then you pause. So people will, the audience will ponder exactly that what I'm going to do. So you make the audience engagement more. And yeah, so that's all I have for your table topic. You did great and I love it very much. Thank you. And next we have our second speaker, Catherine. The question is, kindly describe how Toastmaster timer software can help us. So again, Catherine, you are a bubbly speaker. I can feel that right away when you are approached on the stage. So you actually started with a question. So you wanted to engage with the audience to check whether we do not have a non-Toastmaster on the ground, so that you can elaborate further how timer actually works in a Toastmaster meeting. That is really great because that gives us a connection to your main part of the story, which is the timer app. And then I'm amazed in the point that you yourself actually didn't use the app. But when you describe it throughout your table topics, I thought that you are a person that actually well-versed with the app, but it's the other way around. So that is really impressive. And you concluded with a key message that how timing is actually important for Toastmaster. That really well done. And what I would like to challenge yourself is the fact that you actually never use the app. You can actually use that as a personal story to give a twist to the whole thing. So, I mean, like people will actually, usually what we do for table topics is we answer according to the question, but you can just make it a different level. You can just twist it. So we have like a different view of the questions. So besides that, I would encourage that if you can focus your eye contact directly to the camera, because most of the time I see that you're actually looking at the other side. And I love that you try to engage with the audience by reading the messages. But what my humble suggestion is, if the response from the audience in the chat box is quite long, perhaps you can try not to read that, because it takes you some time to digest word by word and it will distract you from delivering your speech. But all in all, you did fantastically and I love your energy and well done. So for our third speaker, Angeline, our Madam President, you got a question is to continue the story. Continue the story by if you own a fuzzy rice cooker at home. So I love that you actually attempt this table topic with the prep mode, which is you give your point, reason and example and point against. So throughout your speech, you actually tell us that you yourself love to cook, but you do not own a fuzzy rice cooker. I love your attempt that based on that picture itself, you're able to capture the key function of the rice cooker and you elaborate further to all of us, which is really good. And I love that the small pinch of humor that you added in. You mentioned that anyhow, you need a socket for that rice cooker to function. That's really well done. And okay, what I would like yourself to challenge is, again, it's on the eye connection. You tend to look at one side of the camera instead of directly into the camera. So besides that, perhaps you can actually just pick few key points, key function of the rice cooker and elaborate more and add in more details to that function instead of going all over, because I noticed that you have mentioned a lot of key function of that rice cooker. So we can't really grasp all your information. You can make us understand more by slowing down your pace. But all in all, I love that. And you did great on your table topics. And last but not least, to our fourth table topic speaker, Toh Hui Sang. I love that you actually have hand gesture, a purposeful hand gesture in your table topics when you say that the software and the hardware. So that is really fantastic. I love that you use the analogy of Toastmasters with the gadget. That is really well done there. And I actually able to, think about it. Yes, Toastmaster, we have the hardware, but we also need to upgrade ourselves in terms of the software. That is really well done. And you ended your table topic with hope and belief that we can be homo techno being. I love that very much. Perhaps what you can challenge yourself is to have a persuasive ending, because there's a great opportunity for you to call of action to all the members to join, if we have a guest, to join Toastmasters. So you can link back to the analogy. So we all, the audience can grasp that. Yes, okay, I will do that. So all in all of our table topic speakers did fantastically in the table topics with a great opening, good body, and great call to action conclusions. So that's all from me, and back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Elaine. I can see your connection to all the speakers. You had great connection. You had the points in the beginning and then improvement, and you did it very well. You also gave examples. In that short period of time, you could just do that to all 4 speakers, and I applaud you. Well done. And I feel that you have, as a table topics evaluator, you have done your job in such a short time. And as for the table topics master, fantastic questions, fantastic statements for the team. The team was gadgets and apps, and you did very well. Even though I think you did in a very short time, but you did well. And so everybody could give their speeches and understood it very well. Thank you very much for that. And now let us look at what the tag team has to say. And who is the tag team? First in line is the grammarian. Let us listen to the grammarian, how many mistakes, how many good points we have. And the grammarian is none other than Rita Go. Rita?
Thank you, P.E. Menon. And I have documented it on PowerPoint. So hold on a second. Right. So can you see my file? So Michelle has used the word connected twice, and no grammar mistakes detected, but only nice words and phrases like having the mental agility, becoming better versions of ourselves, sights and sounds of celebration, come to terms with a few significant relationships, threaten the peace and calm, lit up the heavens above, and allow the ebbs and flows of life to carry me along. Next, we have Evan, who also used the word connected once. My recommendations for do big decisions suggest make big decisions. I was a little bit matured. I was already matured. I have a feedback. I received feedback, and you don't listen to others' opinion, and you don't listen to others' opinion. As a fresh graduate, I have to deal. As a fresh graduate, I had to deal. Given no choice, since I was not given a choice, speak their own language, speak their local language. They will feel respect. They will respect you. And even your nice phrases are busy playing Tai Chi, go down to the field and get your hands dirty, rolling up my sleeves, lack of clarity, and inner saboteur. The third speaker, Hui Ying. Even Toastmasters is an international network, suggests even though Toastmasters is an international network. For my case, in my case, once a person feels connected to you, Once a person feels connected to you, I myself as a mentor, even businesses are. And then your nice words are bring your leadership skills to the next level, encourage the protege, make your mentoring relationship a successful one, and you use the word connected as well. For table topics, also Hui Ying on Proton X50, if I am male, suggest if I were male. You will not be all the time with your car. You will not be with your car all the time. Use a private transportation. Suggest use private transportation. And nice words, break the bias. Second speaker did not detect any mistakes. Catherine, nice words and phrases, beautiful timer, making life easier. Angeline, for myself, I like cooking. Since I like cooking, play double role, play double roles. From the picture itself, from the picture. At the same time, it connected to the, at the same time, it is connected. Nice words and phrases, conventional way, create a lot of different menus, be creative to explore. And she used the word connected 2 times. And finally, Hui Sang also used the word connected, did not spot any grammar mistakes, probably because she was so engaging. And so nice words are hardware without the software, complete set, work in progress, hybrid, and homo techno being. Also use the word connected once. So that's all for my report. Back to you, GE.
Thank you very much. Rita Go, you did an exemplary job as a grammarian. Just a small word of, just a small addition to your grammarian's role. As a grammarian in Toastmasters, we do not mention names of all the mistakes done. Only those phrases that are done or given that are exemplary, we will mention names. It's better not to mention names of mistakes done by the members. So for your next presentation as a grammarian, it's advisable for you just to mention the good times with a name, but not the bad phrases or bad words or whatever formation. Okay, thank you very much for your presentation. That was really good. Next will be the R counter. R counter is Natalie Ho. Natalie Ho, you there?
Yes. Right, thank you, GE. Allow me to share my screen so I can show you the report. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right, so let's move on with prepared speech. So first, Michelle Lam. I didn't catch any fillers here, but I do hear a repeat of Chinese New Year. The next, Uni Wen, 1 4 2 3 so, and 2 repeats, which is to become and say. So total there are 10. For Hui Ying, for your prepared speech, I didn't catch anything. And moving on to table topics, Hui Ying again, I didn't catch any from your spontaneous speech on but there's no fillers. And then moving on to Catherine, 1 2 so. So total there will be 3. Angeline, 1 repeats of is and There are also other words that you use is so yeah. Hui Song, I didn't catch any fillers as well. Moving on to speech evaluator, Maxine, I didn't catch any probably because there was a technical glitch from your end. Carmen, 1R, 1 repeats of I cannot. Total there'll be 2. Back to Hui Song again. There's no failures except there's a repeat words of continue. And last but not least, Elaine, OTTE, 1R, 1 2 5 so. Total there'll be 9. So that's all for my report tonight. Thank you, and back to you, GE.
Thank you. Sorry. Thank you very much, Natalie. Next, and the last of the tag team, there's none other than the timer. And the timer is none other than Evelyn Chong. Evelyn, thank you.
Thank you. Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm sharing my screen. Please do let me know after you can see it.
Yes, we can.
Thank you very much. So for today, it's a lucky green day. So everyone is within the time frames. So regardless for prepared speech, table speech section, or even the evaluation, everyone is within the time frame. So it's a lucky green day. But one thing I found that is very interesting because you know, I actually timed Elaine, and I noticed that she has a very good even those that she's not required to be timed, you know, at this point of periods, but you know, she actually control every single speech. For person like Hui Ying, Catherine, is all controlled within 2 minutes. So that's really a good control timer, time, you know, for Elaine. So that's all from my end. Thank you very much. I will refer back to over back to Ralph Menon.
Thank you very much, Elaine. Thank you. Finally, my report. I normally give a very bad report, so be prepared for this report. As you can see, firstly, all of you started on time. Wonderful. So I don't have to wait a longer period. You all started on time. I like that very much. Then, the president gave a very good speech on the theme of the day. She went on and on. I thought for a moment she must have been a scientist or maybe an engineer, because she gave me some terms I had to look back in my dictionary. Very well done. And of course, everybody followed the theme. Even the background was also theme, with the theme, following the theme as well. Gadgets and apps. As for the Toastmaster of the evening, kudos to you. Let's all give her a clap. For someone who did it for the first time, you did very well. Though, I just want to add on a small thing that you may want to do the next time. As a Toastmaster of the evening, you are an MC. So when an MC is conducting a meeting or a session or an event, you must be lively. When you are lively, the whole meeting will be lively. Saif will be dancing. Angeline will be saying hi. And distinguished Toastmaster Carmen, she looks so serious all through the meeting. Can you imagine if the Toastmaster for the evening, who is, by the way, sorry, I have to remember names, Alicia, right? You did a good job, but next time make it lively. So everybody won't look so serious on the screen. Let's see the smiles next time. Yeah, but you did a good job. For the first time on, you did very well. I liked you being the MC today. As for the speakers, I've already given you the evaluation. And as for the evaluators, I've already given you the evaluation. Overall, I'll give you the summary of the session today. The session today was conducted very well. I got the agenda in time, and the TMD actually followed the agenda very well. It flowed on very well. There was no delays, just small hitches here and there, but no delays. And that is very good for a club meeting. Very good. Well done. Now it's 9:43. They're supposed to end at 9:48. Wow. Another 5 minutes, right? That's very good. Looking at the whole session, I really enjoyed the whole session, except for some seriousness in everybody. Nobody wanted to. And yeah, oh yeah. By the way, let's all give the icebreaker an applause for the first time icebreaker. You did not include that in the agenda. You should. Yeah, please. Icebreaker is icebreaker, first time speech. But then again, if you look at the speaker who spoke, she spoke with professionalism. I was wondering if she really was an icebreaker. Anyway, guys, you did a very good job. I really enjoyed this session today evening. And from the last time I came, I think I was a G as well. And today, I think there's tremendous improvement. Congratulations. Back to you, President. Is it the President, or should I give it back to the President of TNA?
Back to me. Thank you.
Okay, Alicia.
Thank you, Madam. Next time I will ask Saifu to dance with me first. Thank you so much for our GE, technical role player, and speech evaluators for your constructive input. It's been a pleasure to be your Toastmaster of the evening today. It also our Venus first meeting of this year. I'm hereby sign off my role as TOE, Toastmaster of the evening, and I'll pass the floor to the President. Pass to President Angeline. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Yeah, let's give Alicia another loud applause to encourage her on her next meeting to take up TOE role again, maybe in other clubs as well, to actually brush up the skill, to be more confident and more smiley face, like what Mina said. Yeah, but it's a good encouragement to whoever who have not taken the TOE role. I think Alicia has breakthrough herself to show the club as well to try. That is very good. So now, where are we now? We are almost ending. So this is now we are coming to the award and recognition for all the best quote of speakers and table topic. So the first, we would like to congratulate our first table, our best speakers. Goes to icebreaker Michelle Lam of her, I think it's her second pathway now, because she already completed her first pathway projects. This is her second one. Michelle, are you?
I'm here. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can. Oh.
Okay, let's take a photo. Okay, smiling. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, nice.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Congratulations again. So next we will have our best evaluator, Toh Hui Sang. Hui Sang, she's a DTM and she have dual memberships, and of course she's a winner of today's. I will say it later. I think the slide gone already. Yeah. So I believe Hui Sang have a nickname as well. It's called Sun or Sunny. I can't remember. Sun. Yeah. So congratulations. Let's take photos.
Okay, smile. 1, 2, hold on, someone text in chat box. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, thank you.
Congratulations. There's a lot of golden nuggets, I believe, from Hui Sang. Yeah, because she very hard to find her time to attend Venus. So tonight is a precious night for everyone to learn a lot from her. Thank you once again. So next we will have our best table topics award. Hui Sang again, like I mentioned, she's the winner of tonight. And there's a lot of golden nuggets for everyone to take away. So once again, Hui Sang, congratulations.
Okay. Okay, we take a photo again. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay.
Congratulations, thank you. So now we will come to the appreciation certificates for all our guest Toastmasters to support Venus for the role players. Of course, this one will be the best guy best supporter of winners, none but nevertheless is Mr. Minan from Hybrid Toastmasters Club, right?
Okay, we take a photo. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, thank you.
Thank you for coming again. And next is also our regular guest of Toastmaster. Thank you for supporting Venus.
Okay, I wanna. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay.
Thanks. Elaine Lee joining us for the table topic evaluators role. Thank you once again. I hope to see you more.
Okay, smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, now I will hand over the floor to our VPE to make some announcement of our upcoming meetings role player. Over to you.
Hi. Serving couldn't make it tonight because she's feeling unwell, so I will take over for this short period of time. Let me share my screen. Okay, for the next meeting that we have on the 19th March, it's one of the very interesting theme that we have, and none other that we ladies like is shopping. So please do come to our meeting on the 19th March at 8 p.m. And of course, guys, you can also come as well. It doesn't mean shopping is necessarily for men. For women. I believe men also do some shopping as well this time, like they shop for gadgets, cars, or any other things. But of course, not like ladies, we do more on clothing, makeup, skincare routine, and all this. So do come to our meeting on the 19th March. Okay, we have some vacant roles here. Our technical role player, timer, R counter, grammarian, and then table topic masters. Moving on, we need one speech evaluator and also general evaluator for tonight. So if any of you who are interested, please feel free to message me, Christine, or Savine. All right. Thank you. And over to you, Angeline.
Thank you, Natalie. Natalie is our extended team from VPE roles, right? We have 2 extended team members from Venus aside Savine, so that we know that it's heavy loaded because we have so many members in the term, and there's some meetings, a lot of meetings, everybody is busy. So that's why we have helps from Natalie and also Christine in taking over this missions on the event when it comes. So we would like to thank our committee as well. And what we have right now is almost ending. But of course, I would like to open the floor to any guest for any airtime for your club meetings, to promote any contest. Feel free to unmute yourself or raise your hand. Just share anything you would like to.
All right, Angeline, I shall go first.
Yeah.
All right. On behalf of our District 51 Annual Conference organizing team, I would like to encourage all of you to sign up, if you haven't done so, to attend our District 51 Annual Conference happening on the 21st and 22nd of May. Right, the ticket is only costing 35 ringgit, and now you are still entitled to be in the running to have the buy one free one Starbucks voucher, because it's running out really soon. right? Not much ticket left. Only the first 200 gets the buy one, free one Starbucks voucher. So please hurry up, sign up, because you do not want to miss this annual conference. We have a fantastic lineup of speakers that you haven't heard them speak before. So don't regret, sign up now.
Thanks, Hui Ying. There's questions from the chat. Probably I will bring it up and then maybe you can help to address, right? Whether this District 51 annual conference is only limited to District 51 members or is open to anyone or non-Toastmaster.
It's open to anyone who want to attend the annual conference. We don't only restrict to only District 51 Toastmasters. You can bring your brother, sister, mothers, father, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, anyone to attend the annual conference.
Thank you, Hui Ying. So I hope this clarifies for everyone. Who else would like to go for next airtime? Anyone?
Angeline, if I may.
Yeah, Elaine.
All right. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Elaine from Kotra Toastmaster Club, District 102, Area L1. So for my club, we will be meeting every second and fourth Wednesday of the month. So our next meeting will be on the 9th of March, 8 p.m. If any one of you will be free, you are welcome to join us. So that's all from me, and back to you.
Thank you, Elaine. Yeah, you may send the link to our VPE so that we can also help to promote in the club members as well. Thank you. Anyone? I saw some guests from different clubs like Kelly Chow, Sunway. Do you have anything, any airtime for us? No? All right. And I saw, who else? Saiful?
This time, no, nothing from my club, because my club somehow today, for the last 2-3 months, we are in coma. So relax. Yeah.
Put coma after the Chinese New Year. Everybody
That's why after Chinese New Year, everybody is in coma. So right now, we take a sabbatical leave from having meeting.
Yeah. Good. And then
Angeline, I just want to add on.
Yeah.
I would invite everyone to a hybrid club. Hybrid club on the 8th, that's a Tuesday, 8 p.m. Come join us. Have fun, because it's the Women's Day, right? Yeah, come, have fun with us. And don't forget, your president is there with us, doing her project, I believe. So come, support her, come everyone. Come, make it a happy occasion. I'll promise you, I'll wear a ribbon on my hand. Please come. You're all welcome.
Yeah, Mina, seem likewise, right? You please share us the link so that our VP could help to promote, right? It's next Tuesday.
Correct. I will share in the winners group. Yes.
Any role player you're looking, or all fill up already?
No, 2 people just chickened out the last minute. The timer and the R counter. Timer and the R counter.
You need 2 role players.
Yeah. 2 people chickened out last moment. So I'm looking for the R counter and the timer. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You want to promote in members and in winners as well? Yeah, anyone who's available next.
Yes. Just let me know. Yeah. Just let me know.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, Minan. All right. So I think we have come to the end of tonight's meeting. If there's no additional airtime, and of course, I will say this is tonight is also another successful night and fun night with everyone. And we have received quite a lot of inspire quotes and also all the inspire feedback, golden nuggets from all our DTM, for example, Carmen and Hui Sang as well. We also hear a lot from Hui Ying about mentorship. So I believe everyone, before you sleep on the bed, you will have to reflect. There's so much information tonight. How are you going to store it? In a gadget, use the gadget, use the app to put down all the notes. Then you will not forget. All right. So I will end tonight's meeting and wish everyone have a very good Friday night and weekend as well. Stay safe. We will see you again in the next meeting. Goodbye.
Bye. Take care, everyone. Stay safe.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.